Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
And thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
So we choose this location. It was not by a chance, right? So there's a specific reason why we're here today at the Gulbenkian Garden, right?
That's true.
So can you tell us a little bit why we choose this exact place here in Lisbon and not other place?
Gulbenkian holds a very deep significance for me because when I first moved in 2021, I used to live across the street. So it was my place to go. Every time I used to come here. I loved the garden, the serene gardens with the beautiful architecture they have. They bring together a perfect harmony that evokes a lot of calm and creativity to my work.
So do you want to feel the nature a little bit and go inside?
Let's go.
Let's go. You grew up on the countryside of Lebanon, and did you grow up surrounded by nature too?
Yeah, I was always surrounded by nature. We had the forest next to us where we used to pick a lot of flowers. We had the beautiful Mediterranean Sea. I love the sea because it's always deep and unpredictable, and I love this feeling. And the snowy mountains that show the strength and the beauty of the snow there.
So there you have both the summer and the winter. You have the sea and the mountains, and that's so good. And I think that really inspired you in some way, right?
So much, that's true.
Yeah. And can you walk us through your academic path? Where did you study? What did you study? Walk us through that.
Yeah, sure. I studied hospitality management, which is far from art, but had the culinary art in it, which I really loved during my major. I enjoyed it so much. But I took several years of practice and lessons with the Lebanese artists with different techniques. And I also took lessons in iconography, which I really loved. It was very interesting because the technique is very different and rigid, very strict guidelines. It's not like painting on a canvas, it's using the wood. And they say writing an icon because you also mix the egg yolk with the pigments and you create the color and you paint on wood. And I learned from iconography how to read an icon, how to read behind every symbol, every image, every pattern. I learned to read and see what's behind every icon in it. It's beautiful. It was a great experience.
So Danielle, after graduating, what did you do?
I was working in my major and I was always painting as a hobby. And then I quitted my job and I was only painting until now.
From what I can see from your art, you paint a lot of women, right?
Yes.
But there's a specific reason for that.
Sure. For me, women are like a universal symbol of strength, of life, of creativity. It's a lot of emotions on a canvas. And when I draw a portrait of a woman, I aim to show more than the beautiful aesthetics of a woman. I try to bring out their vulnerability, their individuality. And of all my portrait of women, I try to bring together the experience of being a woman and the womanhood. Especially after I became a mom, I understood how our bodies change and they go into transformation and they come back to normal, same as nature. And that's why I combine also nature with women, same exactly like us. It comes instinctively together.
Danielle, tell us about your creative process, how it works, where do you get your inspirations from, how did you start? Tell us all about it.
Sure. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's very frustrating. So when I get inspired from something, it can be someone crossing the street, it can be a movie, it can be a song, it can be anything might just get my attention. And I start with a sketch. And this sketch goes through a lot of phases because first I sketch it and I write the name of the colors and how it's gonna be, the structure and all. And then I move to the canvas. And here it can go through a lot. Like I can change colors, I can change shape. Like this one, the naked woman, it went through a lot of changes. First, she was wearing clothes, and then I removed her clothes. And at the beginning, it was a couple. Then I removed the man, and then came the woman. It goes through a lot of process, especially with the colors, and it all depends on everyday mood, inspiration, songs sometimes, music can inspire me, people, friendship.
And once you have a final piece, it's done. Do you feel like 100% confident about the work? Or
Never.
You always look at it and you still want to change something?
Always.
Right?
I look at it and I think, maybe I should have changed, maybe I should fix this. I never feel satisfied like 100%, I wish, but I just leave it when I feel like it's almost done. Yeah, I think it's fine.
You have many worlds inside of you. Art is one of them, but tell me about the other worlds that you have inside you.
I'm also a mother, and I have many hobbies. Like, I love to cook. Cooking for me, because of my major, hospitality management, I love to bring new recipes, colors, spices, bring them all together, try new things to eat. And I work out. I work out like 4 times a week. I love to read. Like, I love to read about psychology. I love to read some romance. It's also a good inspiration for me to read.
So if you're not painting, you're either in the kitchen or in the living room with your kids, or reading a book,
Or playing.
or playing with them, of course.
Yes.
So that's the life of an artist, right?
Yeah, that's it.